my review for Captain Marvel, my second most anticipated movie of the year, which isn't surprising since if you can't see the poster, you probably can't see my stuff. She is my favourite superhero, so I've been very, very looking forward to this movie. So let's start off with the positives. The acting is phenomenal from every single cast member. I cannot fault anyone. All of them portray their characters perfectly in the MCU reimagining, because as I'll discuss in some of my negatives, some of the characters don't act like their comic counterparts would, which isn't fully negative, as I'll be discussing. But all the acting was brilliant. Standouts, of course, Brie Larson as Carol Danvers, Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury, Ben Mendelsohn as always, Jude Law as always. But surprisingly, not surprising for me as a Coulson fanboy, but Clark Gregg stole every scene he was in. And the character interactions between all of them help keep the pacing really going, especially with the introduction of flashbacks with the character of Maria Rambeau and Monica Rambeau. And I really like them, and I really like Annette Bening as the Supreme Intelligence in the film. She was phenomenal as the Supreme Intelligence, and they do a slight twist on it, which I did see coming, but that's only because I've read the comics, so I saw a lot of the twists coming. If you know names of certain characters, you will see the twists coming, but if you go in completely blind like my friend did, who I was sat next to, he didn't see it coming because he doesn't do it. So it caters for both the fans of the comics as well as MCU fans really well. And that's what a lot of the characters do. They cater for both, especially the character of Marvel, who this interpretation is really interesting, and the characterization of Yon-Rogg are also really interesting, how the two play off against each other in the background of Carol Danvers. But as I said, there's some negatives. Some negatives for me was they strayed a bit too far from the comics, especially with characters such as Ronan, who was, I felt, completely underutilized in this film, as well as Minerva, who is, if you've read Captain Marvel or Ms. Marvel, you'll know she is a massive villain in the comics, and I feel they didn't really utilize her to her ability. But the film on the whole, like the soundtrack, the action, the acting really makes up for it, and I'm easily going to give it a B+ in my new rating system, and this will also count as my MCU countdown. So thanks for watching. Let me know when you're seeing Captain Marvel, or